Mm, well, this is a bug fix. It is for SRT. So um oh this bug is it will make the CPU very high, and yeah, it's spinning 100%. It is stuck. So it come from the SRT library. You will see the SRT function. It saturated all the CPU. And we found that there's no such. Oh, we can see this. It is caused by the packet drop off. So when you turn off the packet drop, it will not drop any packet. So when the network is jittering and becoming bad, there's packet drop, and but this is turned off, so the SRT is trying to recover the packet. I think it may try sometimes and give up, but maybe there is some bug there. Therefore, it saturated all the CPU and and, and still trying to recover more packet. And because if you try to recover a packet, you will consume some CPU to do this. And if there are many packets you need to recover, so say there are 100 or even thousands of packets you need to recover, so you may spend 80% or 90% of CPU to finish this task. Then this will cause other packets to be lost, right? So it become in a case that the CPU just spinning try to recovery, but this also cause more packets to be dropped. So basically, I think this is the problem. I'm not 100% sure for this problem because I never read the code of the SRT, and I never read the RFC and the specification of SRT. Basically, I'm not SRT expert. I just discussed with John, who is an SRT expert. And yeah, I think generally we can confirm it is the problem that caused by the packet lossing. And this problem also happened in WebRTC. And in my experience, there's NAC and FEC in WebRTC, which consumes amount of CPU. So if there are many collections, and the data center network is jittering, which means all the collections and all the viewers and publishers are experiencing packet loss. So in such a situation, the server will try to recover the packet, but it is a impossible mission. So it will cause more packet loss, and the server just busy doing the same thing. Yeah, I mean, just like in real life, you try to repair or you are busy to work, trying to repair in the relationship, but if you're trying too hard, uh, it will cause more problems, and you have to spend more time to repair them and to maintain the relationship. So it's just like similar things to this. So I think the only thing we can do is just to turn on the packet drop. I mean, just drop the packet, and I changed the default configuration, which turn this on by default. So it basically avoid this bug or this issue. Yeah. So this is the only bug I'm I was working on. So other two bugs are maintained by Jacobo, right? Jacobo, I'll hand the mic to you.
So I totally forgot about that HEVC MP4 recording problem.
Yeah, you can spend some time
Mm-hmm.
reading the introduction.
And now suppose
HEVC MP4 recording error. This one.
oh dear Lord.
It is same, right? Yeah.
What I did.
What do you think? I don't know. I also forgot the problem.
Yeah.
I think maybe this one, yeah. You described the problem here.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong?
I think the problem is for HEVC and DVR for MP4. So this is to run SRS, and this is to encode the video in HEVC, and then you enable the DVR to MP4 in SRS, and you will got this error, right? Doesn't support HEVC change. This problem. I think the cause is because the info frame. So the info frame is detected like the root cause is the info frame. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I remember. Yeah, their property should be initialized, but I forgot to reinitialize that property, so that's the trick. That's the bug.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it is root cause. Yeah, I think this is written by AI. Yeah, I think AI works good to remind you what's the root cause, right? Yeah.
Okay. Let's move to next one.
To the code or to so it seems a very simple change, right?
Yes. Also to initializing that property
Oh
or
yeah,
variable. Yeah.
yeah. So we yeah we didn't set the packet type, so it is um it is sequence header, I think. So it is sequence header if you don't set it, right? It is recognized the sequence header, right? So it was a big as a HEVC change, or which means sequence header change, but in fact it is not a sequence header. It is in full frame, so that's a problem. Yeah. Interesting. Thank you for fix this. In fact, I'm not sure whether we should use impact for the DVR or we just use HRS for the. But this bug should also exist in the HRS, right? HRS, HEVC, MP4.
Yeah, only for the HEVC.
For the DVR, for the
Uh,
DVR, right? Not for HRS.
H,
I mean, does it exist in HRS also?
no, not
No.
very HLS. That code only for the only happen at DVR feature.
Oh, okay, got it.
Not for the fragment MP4, not included in this.
Yeah, okay. I think that's okay. Sometimes I want to use FMPEG to replace the DVR feature, or just use HRS to replace this DVR feature. Because if you use HRS, you can also
Mm.
save the segments of HRS files. So it is actually a DVR feature. But sometimes, yeah, DVR is not the same thing to HRS. I think that's okay. We can keep these two features. Um, and I changed my mind because both HRS and the DVR are totally written by ourselves. We have all the code. We coded from scratch. So I think it is possible for AI to maintain it. Um, in contrast, the SRT problem is the real problem for SRS. It is not uh, written from scratch in SRS. It is a third-party library. So in fact, we don't need all the library code. I think um, it would also be struggling for AI to maintain the SRT feature for SRS. So I think last year or the year before last year, or several years ago, I want to remove the DVR feature because I cannot maintain it. I want to recommend. I would recommend everyone to use FMPEG to DVR to replace the DVR feature. But several months ago, especially right now, I think that's okay for us to keep the DVR feature. I have confidence that AI can maintain the DVR feature in any other feature that written by ourselves. That's okay. You will see the AI will summary the change in, and it did a very good job. And in fact, the most important part is finished by Jacobo, but AI helped him to summary and to improve and write the test. So yeah, I think we need to spend only small time. Then we only need to do some critical part, and yeah. But we still need to do some change. We can discuss that before later. So another one is also from Jacobo, audio only problem. Do you remind does this remind you about the root cause?
Okay.
HSF
Let me refresh my memory. Okay, that's
Steve.
only.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 100% replication reproduced. This issue is reproduced. Yeah. Let me open the PR because PR has some progress, I think. And you will see here, yeah, reproduced by this.
Oh, this PR was based on the contributor of the community who are already patching excellent patching. But to refine the patching and extract, if I can see, to
Oh yeah,
refine or get the most valuable part.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, I think is this patch also generated by AI and even it is submitted by the user? I think so, right? Yeah, I think this is also generated by AI. This is a huge patch. Yeah, you can see this. Let me download it. So, what's the problem? Oh, sorry. We will see. Yeah, this is the patch that contains lot of change, not only the bug fix. Yeah, it's how many lines? Let's see. Oh, 300 lines of code change. Yeah, but in fact we only changed maybe this one, right? 30 lines of code. Yeah, we only changed this. Jacob, please help me to explain what changed, what's the problem, and what changed.
Okay, let me see. Actually, the root cause is that there is a decoding time step. If that's the audio only streamer, so they need to using the incorrect. They use the incorrect way to calculate the DTS or decoding time step. So yeah, the bug happens when the segment wants to close itself to yeah.
So the key update is here, right? For the pure audio
Yeah.
stream. Okay. Yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah, for the pure audio stream, we'll use this. But before we detect the duration.
No, the segment close method.
Segment close.
Yeah.
Segment close. Segment open.
They give the segment close timestamp input.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here.
They do the segment close. Give it TS ETS.
Yeah. Here. This is the task. Okay. Okay, that's all, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, I only did some update. But not too much. I changed this to SRXX, which means the next generation SRS. I changed the code structure I don't remember. Yeah, I changed the structure. Yeah. I changed the SRS proxy to this new structure. Actually, I think the SRS also need to be changed. I mean, the structure, the code structure. We should change to small modules, just like the Go. But for C++, we don't have the similar module like Go. So, but we can also do some similar things. For example, we have this ABB module, core module, and the protocol module. We actually have 3 layers of module, but this is not friendly to AI. For example, if you want to maintain RTMP, what do you need to load the context? You need to load some files in app, and you need to load some files in the protocol. For example, this one, RTMP, right? And it is not one file, it's many files. So you have to know these files and know these RTMP files and these RTMP files. So basically about 10 button files. If you want to maintain RTSP or RTC or SRT, it is quite similar. You need to load different files to the AI context. That's the problem. So for this new project, if you need to maintain RTMP, you just need to load this module, and I think that's all. Yeah, just this module. Bootstrap, no, maybe Bootstrap. Yeah, maybe Bootstrap. But you will see Bootstrap is quite simple. So I moved the major code to, yeah, maybe RTMP protocol and load balancer. Yeah, these two. So you will see the difference. Although argument can management the AI context, but if we if we want to use other tools, basically we need to manually load the files into the AI context, and we must make sure the file is not too huge. Yeah, that's the module, how the module works for the AI tools. To be honest, there is no module in SRS. Even you can see there are 4 modules, but it is not clearly defined what should be in the protocol, what should be in the app. Yeah, it's just very arbitrary, and you can put anything in the app, and yeah, you can put almost everything in the protocol if you like. So anyway, if we can refine the structure, we will be powered by most of the AI tools. But this is not urgent because we can use augment, which works quite well. But I'm quite sure if it is quite expensive and as we move faster than before. So I'm not sure whether argument works well or not. Yeah, to be honest, I think maybe it's always be a very good idea to be very clear modularized. So even for me and for other maintainer, I also need to spend a lot of time to find these files. I mean, for example, how to find RTC files. We can search here. Yeah, you will see there are some Keller RTC files and APP, Kodak, source network, right? And for yeah, so there's no module design in SRS, and there's no need for module design. We only need the module for AI, not for human, in fact. So yeah, that's the idea. So that's the idea. This is the first priority for the next step if I want to improve the SRS project. The first one is to improve this SRS project, the SRS proxy. Even I have refined the structure, but I also need to write documents. So the first step is to, I have written some good documents. With the help of AI, you will see, you can also load these documents. For example, if you want to maintain RTMP proxy, right? You can know this project, this module in Portugal, and maybe load balance. You just need these 3 files, or you can just load all the documents here. So yeah, I think basically it works quite well for this project. But I'm just working for other. I'm learning English. I need to improve the spoken language. So it hindered me on this working. And I think that's all the progress about the project. And I'll give the mic to Alex. So the first part is the progress about the SRS project in. Yeah, Alex, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the first part. We finished it. And do you know the next part? Yeah, I think the next part maybe we can discuss something in the community. I mean, what happened in the community, maybe just some ideas or some things we need to discuss.
Okay, then next we'll discuss something happened in the community.
Yeah. I think one topic is from Jacobo about the NDI and SRT Player. And for me, I can share something about another community. I'm a volunteer. I just become the volunteer of other community. In maybe other topics we want to talk. Yeah. So yeah, Jacobo, I think you can first. You can go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, there's requirement from our community's sponsors. They have some their project have some what's the NDI devices. How did we use the NDI to meet their in their project? So what's the NDI is that can be used in the TV television in
Yeah.
industry for area network. So actually the NDI is not open source project. That's a commercial licensed but they they publish the SDK to cooperate with the hardware, the NDI encoder. So there is a free licensed one and also a commercial license should be granted the permission or buy some license from the NDI corporation. I did some research on the NDI, the free licensed one. The SDK was so silly, simple. That's gives the callback about pixel. The pixel matrix for each frame for the video part, and no video encoding or decoding process will be involved, at least for the interface of that SDK. That's so simple. I believe some, the NDI players published on.
I cannot hear you. Does anyone can hear Jacobo?
Yeah. Yes.
You can hear him?
Is he still talking?
I don't know. Maybe he is experiencing some network problem.
I can't hear.
Oh, you are back, Jacobo. You're back.
Let me check.
Okay.
I'm in the bathroom using my cell phone to join the meeting. Of course, VPN. Remember, maybe the VPN was online for almost 2 hours. That's working. I'm not sure.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you know what he is talking about NDI? Do you have any questions about NDI? Oh, hi, Bo. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
英文吗？我听不来。
Yeah, we're talking about NDI. NDI. I'm not familiar with NDI, but I know a little bit about NDI. It was several years ago when I came to Hulan TV Broadcasting Group, the Hulan 电视台, Hulan TV station, I think.
Go TV.
Yeah, Mango TV. Yeah, Mango TV. I had a friend that worked there, and he is manager, and he shared something about the NDI. He told me that in China he has a friend who produced the NDI hardware, and the hardware is quite cheap than that produced in the Europe. I think maybe only 10%. Yeah, so 10% the price. So most of the hardware of NDI is produced in China. I don't know what's the status right now, but that is a few years ago. Maybe the portion is much higher right now. I'm not sure, but NDI is not only about software, there are also some hardware. Yeah, that's what I want to express. And second, as Jacobo said, NDI is not an open protocol. So you have to buy license to develop a commercial version, a commercial product. And you need to buy the protocol from there. But Jacobo found there's a free version, right? So
Yes, that's the version. Right?
yeah, there's a free version. Yeah, but basically, if you need to develop a commercial product, you need to get a license, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the NDI is quite a different protocol than RTMP or WebRTC. Any protocol that we learn, it is not internet protocol or protocol for the design for the internet industry. NDI is not open one; it is closed one. So yeah, but I think for this closed protocol, especially in the TV industry, it is worth to develop such a product or protocol. The customer pays well. The TV industry, although it is quite different to in China, maybe every country the TV industry is quite different. For example, in Canada, there are CBC just like the CCTV, and but there are also other platforms like the Netflix and other primary Amazon Primary Video, Crave, do you know Crave, HBO? There are thousands of different TV companies and stations, and there are also 4 to dozens of. I used 4 online platforms to watch movies or TV shows. So maybe in China, you can just use WeChat, the QQ video, or what else? In China, which platform, movie platform do you use? QQ video, right? E, that's 2, right? But in Canada, there are I enrolled 4 because some movies they only in Netflix, some others in Prime Video, and in Prime Video you can sign different platforms there, and some are in the Crave. So the um the diversity is quite different. It's very diversity in Canada, even the TV industry. So for the TV industry, they use NDI and other technique that is not similar to internet. Yeah, so that's the background. Yeah, if you wonder about the NDI, that's what I know. But I think the only problem in them, maybe it took too many time to develop such feature or such a product, or maybe it's appropriate for company to do such a thing. I mean, that's too much for individual developer to do this. We didn't have any time about the NDI, so if low, we can go next part.
There's nothing new from me here about the NDI. Yeah.
What about the SRT player?
Yes. Here's the thing. SRT Player is that actually they are working very, very well for from the that I
So it
don't
works
remember the
well,
exact.
but what's the problem for him? He said that he got some problem working with the SRT player.
Actually, my testing results, the SRT player works very fluency
Yeah.
for the video playing. They have just a little problem for our side. The audio after sending with the audio always delayed while 2 seconds. For some sequence, for some video stream, or for example the encoding parameters configurations. For some of them, the audio always have 1 or 2 second delay only for the iOS.
So did you reproduce it with sample video? Did you reproduce,
The video source actually was published from the ADI encoders. ADI encoder not that's the ADI encoder not just publishing the stream for LAN, also for publishing the SRT stream to the internet or outdoor. So they use the NDI encoder to publish the SRT stream to the internet to his SRS server.
Okay.
Then they use the iOS to play that SRT stream. My test result, the iOS app. I mean, the iOS app means from the dependency library they use it to. I just use the demo examples from that open source project. They playing the SRT stream very well, very fluency. Only just a tiny problem. The audio have 1 or 2 second delay. So
Okay.
I
So
believe
is he happy?
accept that.
So is he happy with the test result?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes. But
Good.
first,
Good.
they have
So
first,
you are working.
yes. But he have first requirements about how to do some multi-viewer player development. I'm sure it's not related to the SRT anymore. But that's the iOS UI design, the development.
Yeah. So you're working on some new requirements for the SRT player, right?
Yeah, from next morning.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we can only take this task that is not a not a big task, I think. Yeah.
Actually, I mean that's nothing related to the SRS or the that's the iOS developer.
Yeah. So it seems that I forgot the name. He is in the TV industry, right?
You mean the company name or organization name?
Yeah. Is he working in the TV industry or?
I'm not sure, but that's whether he's a developer or not. But he's not a developer. That is the only thing I know.
Yeah. That's one problem. I mean, for the video and audio industry, TV maybe the biggest industry. Another one is about meeting or communication. For TV, I'm not sure. The task is too huge for us to finish it or to take this task. Okay. So we can go next topic. So any question about the NDI and SRT player? Do you get any question? No question. Okay. So next part, I can share something about my volunteer work. I'm curious about how they operate the non-profit organization like open source community or other community. There are many volunteers in Canada, so I also enrolled one of this group. It is a volunteer group working for sponsor the artist in Canada, in Toronto. Yeah. So actually, it took about a month for my application to be approved, and another 2 weeks to get my onboarding email. And now I'm onboarding, maybe I need 2 weeks. So I think the process is so long and so slow. It's even much slower than SRS community. And I think, but I'm not blaming, I'm not blaming them. But I mean, they are totally driven by volunteer, and yeah, that is amazing. So there are many organizations driven by the volunteer, like the local community, and even the men who guiding the traffic on the street, and on the museum, on the zone, Toronto zone, and some company are also driven by volunteer, like the one I'm participating. And hello, another local, another circuit club is also driven by volunteer. The coach and the maintainer all are volunteers. The volunteer is part of our life and part of our memory, and it also shapes everyone here. Also, there are volunteers in the church. So I think that is what culture is built on. Everyone is affected and involved and participate in the as a volunteer or served by a volunteer. Yeah, that's part of the culture and the tradition. So this work also takes some of my time, and maybe 10% of my spare time, and 80% of my spare time is taken by practicing and preparing for the language test. Yeah. Yeah, that's all about my updates. So anything else we're doing? Do we want to share about the community? Oh, another thing maybe I can share. Yeah, I think in WeChat group, yes, also some developer they want to they emailed me who are looking for support to build the commercial product. We don't have a dedicated group team, and we don't have a commercial version that is maintained separated from the open source one. And they need Windows and SRT, so I recommend LiveKit and ZLM. I think we are an open source community, so we are not able to support such a commercial company. And we all have full-time job. That's a problem. But even we have dedicated team. For example, let's build a special company, just like LiveKit, right? I don't think it is a good business. Just because I'm not a businessman, to run a company is totally different from running an open source community or maintain a code base. So that is totally a different thing. The first important reason is that I'm not enjoying it. I'm enjoying coding and enjoying maintaining the code base by AI, but maybe I'm not enjoying maintaining a commercial project, making money, like maintain open source, maintain a commercial company. Yeah, I think that's it is more like a choice, a deliberate choice. Right now I'm fascinated by the AI. How can I use AI to build to maintain this project? This is very valuable because just like the article translated by Alex, maybe we can also talk about this article later to share with others. I think how can we use AI to maintain this SRS project is valuable for many people. We can find some guidelines, so appropriate solution. And just imagine that if we can use AI to maintain SRS amazingly good, we re-implement the SRT protocol, and so we are able to fix bug very quick, add new features very quick. We work part-time, but we are much powerful than any commercial team, which is amazing, right? I think that if we can do this, if we achieve this, basically we find a way how to use AI to maintain a project or create a project from scratch. That can benefit more than SRC user, right? It can benefit many other developers. So that is why it fascinated me. Another idea is about how to integrate AI into media industry. Yeah, I have done something experience in the Oryx project. Yeah, so yeah, basically that's what I'm working on. So yeah, this is my updates about the community. So maybe Alex, we can